Good morning, everyone. My name's Joey. Josie, she's over in her room watching TV this morning. We done got done with our feeding and everything this morning. But hope everybody's doing all right this morning. It's a nice overcast day right now. I think the sun's supposed to kind of come out a little bit here, a little bit later maybe. But we got rain yesterday. It rained off and on most of the day yesterday, and got a little bit more grass seed sowed and stuff like that. But this is a little bit different video. One of y'all showed interest in maybe wanting to start their own YouTube channel and asked how I got started. And then I know there's a couple people in my personal life it's mentioned starting YouTube channel and trying to do some videos. So I figured I'd just try to tell you a little bit of what I done and what I learned and what I've messed up on and things like that. But I think it's something you can make it as simple as you want, or you can make it as difficult as you want. It's kind of up to you. I started off pretty simple. My reasoning for starting is my personal reasons. Like I said, everybody's got reasons. Maybe you're wanting to try to get a channel to make an income and quit your job or something like that. If that is you, it's not that simple. It's really not that simple. For me, like I said, there's a whole lot of personal reasons why, but a lot of it was just I was wanting to video. I was videoing me and Josie, and I have my reasons for that. If y'all want more behind that, find me on Facebook. It's Papa and Josie's Homesteading on Facebook. You can private message me. I'll answer you or email me. Don't care. It's just something I'm not going to really put out here on YouTube for just everybody. But if it's somebody that's been with me for a while and I'm familiar with, maybe I'll answer you. A few of y'all do know the reasons. A few of y'all have reached out through email and got my number and called and talked to me and stuff. Y'all know the reasons. But anyway, I was videoing me and Josie, and I had the videos. At that time, I had a little cheap Android phone from Walmart phone, $70 phone, not an expensive phone. But my storage was full. I did, the iCloud thing, it was full. The phone was full, and I didn't have anywhere I could put my videos. And I had toyed with doing YouTube before. I mentioned this in another video. Me and Chris, there at Once Upon a Time, we were really doing a lot of bushcrafting, and I thought about doing bushcrafting videos on YouTube. So that idea was already in my head. So I had these videos of me and Josie, and I do have some of the earlier videos. It's just me and Josie that I've just done, and they're on YouTube, but they're private. But I also started doing videos just for YouTube, where I talk to you and I talk to YouTube. I talk to you guys. Oh, here comes somebody running out of the barn. But that's kind of how I started YouTube, and we've done the YouTube. I'd already wasn't working because I was watching Josie, so I didn't have the job. Josie was 6 months old, I think, when we started. Maybe a little bit older than that, but I know less than a year old. But we started, I started out just pulling her around in a wagon, had a high chair seat strapped in that little wagon we used, pulled behind the four-wheeler. But them first videos, if y'all go back and watch, she's sitting in that wagon in that high chair seat, and I'd give her some snacks and a drink, and I'd pull her around with sawing firewood, because I had to get firewood sawed for that winter. And so that's kind of some of the first videos was that, and then we started getting some animals and stuff, and that's kind of how it started. But to get started, while I was talking about it being simple or it being difficult, I started with that little cheap phone and a little, I think the first tripod I got was this little plastic fold-up tripod from Walmart. It was $9, and it sucked. I hated it. But yeah, and that phone, that was it. I had downloaded an editor on my phone, the VN editor. That's the one I use. I would do my videos. I would edit them on my phone. At first, I was trying to load them on the Wi-Fi at the house. Our internet sucks here. It is terrible, terrible internet. I mean, it's awful. So I had come to figure out that I could actually come up here at the barn and upload it from my phone, just using the regular service of the phone.
Gary.
Yeah, Gary's over there laying down. I already fed Gary. Everybody's been fed. But yeah, I can upload the videos up here at the barn on my phone through the phone service quicker than I can down at the house on the Wi-Fi. So that's how I do it. And I still do it that way today. I do have a better phone now. I have the newest iPhone. My wife got me the newest iPhone. She got it because the youngest boy wanted an iPhone watch. And if you bought the phone, you could get the watch for free. So that's how I wound up getting a new phone. But yeah, I still video off the phone, and I still use the editor on my phone, and I upload them with my phone. Everything's done on my phone. So I mean, you can do it from a cheaper phone. Like I said, this phone is expensive. Honey, you don't need to untie that girl. Get out. She's untying my gate on me over here. Now I'll show you one thing. These phones, you think you need a microphone and all this. See, I'm probably about 5-6 foot away now. These phones will pick up your voice fairly decent. And that's one of the things I've learned on the VN editor. If you don't turn the volume up when you edit your videos, it's got a little volume sign. Yeah, I know these carrots come back up. I don't think they actually have carrots on them, though. I think it's just the top. There's a little volume symbol down there. You hit it, and you can turn that volume all the way up, and it makes your voice louder on the videos. If you don't do that, you can't hardly hear yourself. My first videos, you can't hear me. And then I figured out I could turn that up and do that. But that's... Honey, they're just in there. I'm working on a video. Let me do this video. Well, I know. The carrots ain't growing right now. See, they're not really.
Rabbits.
Yeah, you can feed it to the rabbits if you want to. Yeah, they're probably hungry. Definitely working with children and animals, there's always distractions. That's one thing I will say. If you're single or your kids are grown or a little bit bigger or something other, you're probably gonna be all right. But yeah, if you got small children or just animals in general, there is always distractions, and they won't work with you hardly at all, ever. Like I said, you can make the videos look really good, but it's not always that good. But now you can go out. I don't suggest going out and buying. If you already got a camera and tripods and stuff, that's great. I don't suggest going out and buying it, and especially starting out. I don't suggest that, because it's, I've been doing it for 2 years. I'm just now, I think this morning, as of doing this video, I'm at 998 on my subscriber count. To get monetized, if you're all about the money, to get monetized, you got to have 1,000 subscribers. And then there's 2 other ways you got to have the 1,000 subscribers, and you got to have 4,000 watch hours on your regular videos, or 10 million views on your shorts. Now my watch hours is climbing, but I'm still just barely over halfway on my watch hours. Like I said, I'm there on the subscriber count. It's right there. I mean, 2 away right now, 2 away. But my watch hours still got some going. I'm barely over halfway. So you still got to do that. The 10 million views on the shorts, I put out 5 shorts a week. They're typically getting, some of them do better than others, but most of the time about 400. So if you figure that 5, I'm getting 2,000. Take away for the ones that don't do good. Yeah, I'm probably getting 1,500 views a week. It's got a little bar graph down there. When you look at it on your computer, you can go on your computer and look at your analytics, and you can go down to where it says earn, and it'll show you, you know, where you at on your subscriber count, where you at on your hours, where you at on those shorts. 2 years of shorts. I ain't been doing 5 a week the whole time, but probably for the closest to this last year, because that's how it goes back and counts, is for the last 365 days. Anything before that, it wipes it off. So keep that in mind. But that little bar, it turns blue, and you know, it climbs up as it gets more on it. Mine on the shorts, sorry, I'm so close here. Mine on the shorts, you can't see blue. It's not even registered on that little blue mark yet. So your shorts, you would have to have shorts that's getting way more views than 400 or 500 on a view. You'd have to be getting up there in the tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, or something other to get there with shorts. And you know, the shorts I have, I've had a few that's got, you know, maybe 5,000 or something like that, but nothing that has ever popped really big on my shorts. One of my videos, regular videos, did get up 20, I think it's about 21,000. Just a random something with the algorithm said, ooh, let's pop this out there. And it shot up to like 20,000 real fast. I think it's about 21,000 now. That got my watch hours way up there. It was over a year ago. The day that it dropped off from the 365 days, I noticed it, because it dropped I was up to about 1,400 hours, and when it popped off, it dropped down to like 1,100 hours. So I know exactly when that one hit the year mark. Trying not to ramble on here. Josie has distracted me, and I've got lost in my concentration here. But it is simple. Like I said, if it's something you want to do, I would start off just using my phone. The tripod I got now is this one. It's $20 at Walmart. I love this little tripod. It's got little flexible legs on it. You can wrap it around a small tree or a fence post, tie it up into the fence. It's super handy. And this little top thing here, the phone I got now is a little bit smaller than the other one I had. The other one, it would eventually wear these out and they would break. This phone I got now is a little bit smaller, so it does good on it. Pop this back in there. It does, having this, you can walk around with it and hold your phone. If you want to set it down, you know, I can set it down right here on this brace, and you know, I can set it down. It makes it easy to set down. You can set it down on the ground. The legs on this one are actually starting to get wore out. I've had it. It's like the first one I got. I do have another one, but I left it laying at my daughter's house, and that's where it's still at. It's newer than this one. I need to go get it. But start off simple, because you're not going to start a YouTube and be. I mean, you may. I mean, you know, who knows? According what kind of content you got, and who, you know, it may hit big real fast. But most likely, you know, I looked it up and stuff before I done it, and it says it takes about 2 years to get your subscriber count up there, and that's about what it's took me. A little less than 2 years, but right at 2 years. And your watch hours, you can't really find anything on that says what an average is or anything. But in my case, my subscriber count is going up faster than my watch hours count is. So I'm gonna have my subscriber count, but I'm not gonna have my watch hours. And but yeah, just start off simple, have fun with it. I do 5 videos a week. Try to. I'll miss every now and again. I might miss one. I did miss a short this week, just because it was it just didn't have nothing going on. And, you know, it got up to about 7 o'clock, and I was like, oh, man, I ain't got a short. Sometimes I will try to just do something. I mean, sometimes you'll see just a video of a campfire or just one of the animals or something like that. And sometimes I do try to just stick one in there so I don't miss one. But, you know, 7 o'clock there the other night, I was like, man, I ain't got my video done. And it was dark, and I didn't get one done. So I did miss one. They say that's one thing, consistency. You need to be consistent. So that's what I try to do. But getting back, 5 videos a week, 5 shorts a week, it is a lot of work. I mean, you're doing the work. You know, I'm doing homesteading videos, so I'm having to do what I do here, and that's what my videos is about. It's not a how-to. It's just mine and Josie's daily life is what I'm videoing. 5 days a week videoing, trying to video what we do, and videos, it really is aggravating sometimes. Trying to get your camera set up. You know, you can if y'all ever watch like hiking videos, you'll see these guys, you know, you'll see them walking this way away from their camera, and then you'll see them walking by their camera and all this stuff. They're having to set the camera down, walk way up out of sight, come back, get the camera, and then set it up, go up and set it up again, and then show themselves walking back up to it again. You know, they're walking back and forth, setting the camera up. And I've tried doing a little bit of that. And, yeah, thank you. It's a lot of extra work added on to what you're already doing. Then you got your editing time, your uploading times, and all this stuff. It is a lot of work. So if you know, I think if you got your mindset that you're going to do it and you're just going to do it for money, and that's all it's for, it's just another job, that's what it's going to be. It's going to be a job, and you're not going to enjoy it, and you're not going to do it. I think it's that simple. I think you're just not going to do it. I do enjoy doing it. There's times where it's aggravating, and I know you guys probably can tell in the videos. I'm like, you know what, I started off where I've already got a bunch of stuff done. It's either I forgot to get the camera out, I've left the camera laying in the barn, it's uploading something. You know, that's something that happens a lot. Sometimes back when I had the other camera, this phone is not as bad. It's got lots of memory on it, so it's not as bad. But that other phone I had, it would get full and I couldn't video anything. It wouldn't record. So the editing, you just kind of got to learn it. It's not that hard. If I can figure it out, I think just about anybody can figure it out. I like the VN editor. That's one I downloaded. It's pretty simple. You just click a plus button. You add your first video. When you kind of watch through it, you can go through and you can cut out what you don't want in it. You can. There's probably other special effects and stuff you can add that I don't really do. I know there's places, and I have done this, where you can add like a little subtitle at the bottom or something like that. Just play around with it, learn it. I think the first few videos you do, you can put, when you put them on YouTube, you can put them as private. That way they're not actually popped up and everybody can see them. And you can go back and watch it, get somebody in your family to watch it and see what they think, and do it that way and just kind of get your feet wet in it. And before you actually put a video out and make it public. But it's all free. If you already got the YouTube channel, most everybody's going to have a cell phone you can do it with. Get you a little cheap tripod. You don't even have to have a tripod. You can hold it in your hand. I hold mine in my hand all the time. Right now, it's in my hand. You know, and if I wanted to go do something, I can just set it down, lean it up against a rock, lean it up against a tree, or something like that. You don't really have to go buy anything. And just try it. See if you like it. Download a cheap editor. There's tons and tons of free editing and stuff. Mine is free. The only thing with this VN editor, I think it's after 100 videos or something like that, it won't let you do anymore. All you got to do is delete the app and reload it, and you can start over again. It don't take anything. Just make sure you get all what you need off. The editor will store stuff for you. Just make sure you got everything off of it that you need off of it before you delete it. It is really super simple. You can make it super simple. You can make it difficult, but you can be simple. So you already got the YouTube. More likely you already got your cell phone. Go out and try it. It's super simple. Like I said, Yes, but basically that's how I got started. I started with the phone. I still got the phone. I did go buy a camera and try the camera, but the thing with the camera, I had to load it on my computer at the house, and our internet's so bad that it just wouldn't work. It wasn't working. It would take 5 and 6 hours to try to upload the videos, and it just wasn't working. So I use my phone. Still using my phone. I probably will always use the phone. It's what I've got used to now. I've got used to the editor. I keep finding stuff on it. I mean, they do upgrade and add stuff to it and stuff like that. They do have a paid version of it you can get that you probably add special effects and all kinds of different stuff to it. I don't pay for anything. I just got the free one. It's super simple though. It really is. And you know, if you catch, I've noticed on my videos, a lot of my videos, like I said, it's me and Josie during our daily life. A lot of my daily life is sawing some wood, sawing some trees, trying to clear ground. You know, there's not a lot of people that want to watch that on YouTube. I think I noticed my animal videos do better than a lot of the clearing the land and type stuff videos. And eventually, I think once I get my land cleared off, put this back on here. It's easier to hold it in this. I think once I get my land cleared off, my videos kind of will switch up a little bit. You know, once I got lots of trees to saw down because it's going to be tree videos for a while. But, you know, eventually we'll switch over to lands, rotating animals through the grass and different things like that. I got the goats. Hopefully we'll be kidding in the spring. Might try to get into some milking videos with that. Eventually want to get into, you know, doing some canning, butchering my own hogs, some of that stuff. Like I said, this is homesteading. This is my goal, is to be homesteading, to be profitable, and you know, self-sustain my own self and my own property and my own animals and everything from here. That is the goal. So that'll be what our videos is going to be. Your videos might be working on cars, or might be working on tractors, or might be wood crafting. Who knows? I don't, you know, but just do it. I mean, honestly, you just got to get your feet wet, jump in there, and give it your all. I mean, don't just half, you know, just get in there and do it, and try your best. It takes a while. It's not something that's you're not gonna do one video and get 1,000 subscribers and 10,000 views on one video. My first videos were like five views. Took forever. I mean, you know, I got 10 or 12, 15 subscribers, you know, from people I knew and things like that. But you know, like that first 100 took forever. And it's discouraging, and you know, don't get discouraged. It takes a long time. That first year, it didn't seem like I was getting anywhere. But once I got up about 500 and stuff, that's when it kind of started. Seemed like it was rolling a little bit faster. I know I'm getting around 100 views on each video now or something like that. So. It's not a lot. It's still not a lot. It's nowhere up there with you know, these big Justin Rhodes and some of these guys. You know, just don't expect it right off the bat. But that's pretty much it. I probably rambled on, and this video is going to be way too long. But if you're thinking about it, start with your phone, do some videos, download the free apps, edit your videos, throw them on there as private, let a few people watch them, see. You know, if you can hear yourself, that's one thing where, you know, on mine, I couldn't hear myself at the beginning. See if you can hear yourself. The music, you know, when I upload my videos, then you can get on your computer and you can go to your videos on the computer, and it'll give you an editor option. You can go to that editor and add music from YouTube and get it for free, and you don't have to worry about getting demonetized or something for using the wrong kind of music or anything like that, because the VN editor has music on it, but after I've done a few of them, and a bunch of them kept getting kicked out because it's music I wasn't allowed to use, I guess. So just use it off the YouTube. They're free, and you don't have to worry about it. That's it. That's all I got. It really is. I said, just jump in there, get your feet wet. Don't get hung up on the money part of it. Just try to have some fun with it. But I appreciate you watching. I hope you got something out of this, and we'll catch you on the next one.